If you're from Ballymena or anywhere like it, you've been through a lot. Not just lately, but for years. You've watched jobs disappear, housing costs rise, and services vanish. You've seen your town change, not always for the better, and you're angry. Fair enough. You have got every right to be, but you're being lied to, on purpose, by people who profit from your anger. Rod Little doesn't live in Ballymena. He wouldn't last 5 minutes there. He gets paid to write these stories about invasion and civil war from a cushy London office. These think tanks like Policy Exchange, they're not working class. They're not from here. They are backed by billionaires. They cook up these research papers that blame immigrants because they are scared that you might point your anger in the right direction at them, at their donors, the people buying up all the houses, dodging tax. So they build you a new enemy. See that person down the road who looks different, talks different? They want you to be mad at them. It's a trick, an old one. You're being used. Not because you're stupid. You're honest. You care about where you live. You want it to be safe, fair, yours. That feeling is being hijacked. But you can step back. You don't owe these people your loyalty. You don't owe Rod Little your rage. You do not owe Policy Exchange your fear. You deserve more than being treated like a pawn in somebody else's game. You deserve housing that you can afford, work that's worth doing, safe streets that feel like home. That's not bad. That's what real strength looks like. And you can use that strength to stop this from getting worse. You're supposed to talk to your neighbours and protect each other. You're so afraid of all these people coming into your community and ruining it. You don't realise that the fear is being introduced to ruin your community and divide you from the people who live there. All colours. You're not mad for being angry. Ballymena's been hollowed out, and you were told that's just the way this is. That is not true. Your poverty is a policy choice, made in Westminster, backed by donors, the same donors that write you horror stories to get you all afraid about immigrants. When in reality, since 2010, the UK government has cut public spending so aggressively, and Northern Ireland's budget is falling every year. They don't want to pay for you anymore, Belfast. Instead of just being honest about it, putting it to a referendum, they're destroying you first. All the funding gone from public services, youth services, libraries, housing, while London bankers get bailed out. That was not a bug in the system, that is the system doing its job. The Sun, the Mail, the GB News, it is their job to point you at the wrong target. They have locked and loaded a dangerous weapon, and they are terrified of you realising who's behind them. They write reports that say immigration is the problem. They look very professional and scientific, but they're not. They write the reports that shape policy, the policy that shapes your life, that takes the jobs away, that makes housing unaffordable. Stop attacking migrants and start attacking landlords, the ones who gutted your town and left you with no jobs and no housing. You were never meant to thrive. The establishment gets off on you being broken, angry and half alive. These riots are a product of managed neglect, and if you want your town back from immigrants, you need to tell Westminster to get fecked.